When you log into the Predictive Dialer, the first place that you're brought to is the Home tab. The Home tab is where you and your agents can see all of the Predictive Dialer campaigns that you have. To begin dialing on your campaigns, all you or your agents need to do is click on the campaign that you would like to begin dialing out on. As soon as you click on the campaign, the dialer begins dialing on those campaigns. You can also search for a phone number within the campaigns that you have within your dialer. You can also search your individual statistics. The list view is a quick reference of recent calls performed by your agents. Agents can refer to this tab to see all of the recent activity that has occurred from their login. This tab is agent specific. Below the search box is where the records can be found. The agents can simply type in a phone number and search for the information that they're looking for. The Contact View tab is the tab that the agent will be on when they're on the phone with the leads. The left-hand side will show the lead information. If the agent needs to change the information, all they have to do is double-click and type in the information that they need to change. Once the call is done, all the agent has to do is click on a disposition and a drop-down will appear. If the agent needs to transfer a call, they simply click on Transfer. If they need to play a message, they click on Play Message. If they'd like to send an email, they click on Send Email. The Settings tab has a wide variety of tools for the administrator and the agents to use. Back here, they can each change their own password, modify their time zone, change their hold music, or change the list view appearance. They can also modify their manual dial caller ID settings. They can also change their voice connection settings back here. What that means is that if they don't want to use a soft phone anymore and they want to use a dial-in number, or if they want to use their Google Talk account, they can change that back here. Once they make that change, their new settings will show up. All they have to do is click Save Settings, and then log out of the dialer and log back in, and their settings will be in effect. They do not need to call our IT department to do this. They can also test their phone settings back here. In the Settings tab, they can also upload their sound file that they would want to leave on answering machines. They can also set up personalized scripts, personalized email templates, and they can configure their phone book. Configuring their phone book allows them to set up transfer numbers so that if they have to transfer to the same phone number every time, they don't need to type in that phone number every time they need to transfer a call. If you're the administrator of the account, you will also have an admin tab. Your agents will not unless you give them permission. The administrator tab has quite a few other options. You can change your user properties back here, allowing you to change their passwords and their privileges. Back here is where you would give your agents administrative privileges and allow them to see more tabs and so on. Back here you would change their password by typing in a new password twice and clicking Save. You can also change your agent's connection method by clicking on this icon here. You can take a look at your agent's recent calls. You can edit your agent's scripts from back here. And you can also edit their phone books. Back here you can also listen to the recordings of their direct calls. On the lower right hand corner, you can also set up your database fields. These database fields are what should match your CSV spreadsheet and are also what your agents see when they're on the phone with your clients. You're also able to set up your custom dispositions back here. This is how your agent dispositions the call and also what you can run your reports on. Down here you can also display your agent's productivity. If you've requested an inbound phone number from us, you would set that up down here also. And then there's the Do Not Call list. If anybody calls in and asks to be placed on your Do Not Call list, you would add them in here. The Campaigns tab is also something that the administrator only has the ability to view, unless the administrator gives your agents the ability to view it. Back here, you create your campaigns, upload your list of leads, and recycle the leads. This is also where you run your reports. On the Agent Monitor tab, you can do just that. Monitor your agents. On the left-hand side, you can see what the dialer's doing. You can see what phones are ringing, who's talking, and when the dialer is waiting to make the next calls. On the main portion, you can see what agents are talking. You can see what agents are waiting for a phone call and who's not logged in. If you want to listen into your agents, you need to have your SIP phone set up to listen in, and all you have to do is double click on the talk box and you can hear your agents talk. There's a couple of other features too. You can press 1 to speak with the contact and your agent cannot hear you. You can press 2 to talk to your agent and your contact cannot hear you, or you can press 3 and you can barge in and take over the call. And that's it.